we brag about Outback Steakhouse all the time because we love Outback Steakhouse. We just went and got a pickup. We always get 2 steaks, and that gives us 2 meals each. Like we cut a steak in half.
Salad, sweet potato.
Yeah.
And we split the steak.
Yeah.
And then there was an add-on. Hey, you want to add on shrimp?
Yeah.
And I can't have it, but Steve can, and he loves shrimp, and I don't ever make it because I'm allergic, and so he's like, yeah.
It wasn't just an add-on. She said there's 4 shrimp. You could do 4 shrimp.
And we had a $5 off coupon, so it was going to be like $3. $7.99 for the shrimp.
$7.99, and I said, great. I'll have the shrimp. You have more steak. And she's like, no, we'll still have the steak, but I'm, because I'm going to eat these shrimp. And it was $8 for these shrimp. And we just got home because it was a pickup order.
Steve is allergic to gluten. Now we found out, and we didn't know it. So they came on a freaking piece of bread.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to die. But anyways,
and he just got over being glutened.
We'll talk about that later.
Just today.
But you guys got
I can't believe you're going to eat these.
What am I supposed to do?
They touched the bread.
There's the shrimp. Those things are tiny.
They were on this loaf of bread here. Look at this piece of bread. And they were laying on it, but...
$8.
Let's show it in a hand.
They're freaking tiny.
That looks bigger in the picture than they are.
$8.
Here.
Now I'm gonna have to wash them off or something.
I know. What do you do?
I don't know, but I'm disappointed.
I can't eat them, and neither can you.
She can't eat them because it's shellfish. I can't have the gluten on there.
We're so bummed.
Man, I'm disappointed, Outback. Disappointed.
So I guess we're gonna find out. I wiped them with a paper towel. If you're
Should I even eat them? I'm gonna do some research and see if that's, because I just.
If you had celiac disease, 1 speck of gluten will cause you to flare. So I guess this will be our test whether.
But we're gonna wipe it off.
I did wipe it, but I mean it was laying on there.
Maybe I should wash it.
You could wash it, I guess, but.
So disappointed in Outback.
And they got rid of the 11-ounce sirloin.
Yeah.
It's only 9, or
Are they charging the same for the 9 now?
I don't know. I didn't look.
They might have done that. They might have said, hey, now it's 9 ounces instead of 11 and keep the price the same. I guess times are hard.
And the sweet potato's tiny compared to what
They're shrinking everything, just like the Big Mac.
That one's big, though. And they did give us 2 loaves of bread, which we can't eat, but they gave them to the neighbors.
Yeah. You gave them to the neighbors.
Yeah.
When I was a kid in Hawaii, we went on a field trip to McDonald's and got a Big Mac. Mm-hmm. That was like a big deal.
Yeah.
And you had to go in there and you had to say the thing, 2 all beef patty, special sauce, less cheese, pickles, and a sesame seed bun. Never forgot it because we rehearsed it all week long.
Right.
Because they said we wouldn't get one.
I'm sure your face was so cute when it was your turn to do it.
Oh, I was saying it over and over and over.
I bet you were.
All of us were. Everybody wanted one. That Big Mac, seriously, it was as big as our faces. It was gigantic. And we're not eating fast food anymore, but that, I'm sure the Big Macs aren't big anymore. And Outback's doing the same thing to me right now.
A quarter pounder is probably pretty big.
All right, I'm getting off track because I'm very disappointed.
Also, think about it when you're a little kid, how big that is compared to your head versus now. Like,
I went to school with Samoan kids. Their heads are gigantic. No offense. Their whole body and heads are gigantic. It looked fine. But they had the burgers were big to them too.
Are you going to eat it?
I wanted to vent because we always say good things about Outback, but I'm pretty disappointed.
I am too.
I'm not sure if I'm going to eat it because I don't.
If it's worth the risk for the $3.
It's not worth it to me.
I never ever thought they'd come on a loaf of bread.
Why would you put 4 pieces of shrimp on a piece of squaw? And nobody's going to take, and you got the tails on there. Nobody's going to take that shrimp and eat it on that piece of bread. It doesn't even, and it's brown bread. So nothing about it. That's not the
egregious part, though. The egregious part is the $8 for the 4 shrimp.
That's the part that...
Unless shrimp are rare right now. They might be in high demand.
The $8 is what started it. She told me it was $8, and I looked at those shrimp, and I just couldn't... I pictured the shrimp were going to be like this.
Like the jumbo.
For $8.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm being greedy, I guess. I don't know. Are shrimp that expensive now?
I have no idea, actually. I don't ever buy shrimp.
And then it turned into... They put it on top of brown bread.
Like it was a bonus, like a cheap deal for shrimp or something.
Here, $8. Well, I wouldn't have bought that.
Yeah.
I'm seriously
It is
bummed.
a steakhouse.
I haven't had shrimp in a long time. It is a steakhouse, but they're putting shrimp on a dark piece of bread. It doesn't
Look
even
at your
look.
shirt.
It doesn't even. Yes. This has nothing to do with Australia, though.
No, because you guys don't
Australia,
have Outback.
They have the
Steakhouse.
Barbie.
Yeah.
All right.
Boy, you're well be darned over there, so good.
There, that's true. They probably changed that too,
That's
though.
probably like this big a shot, and it's probably $80. Or there.
All right.
Okay, well anyway, there you go.
All right. Talk to you guys
Look
later.
how sad he is. What a dilemma.
At
Do
least
you eat it?
the good thing is, no, I'm not gonna.
We're throwing them in the truck. Do we give them to
I
the
don't know
neighbors?
what. Oh, we'll give them to the neighbors.
Go over to the neighbor and give them 4 shrimp and
Yes.
say, here, there's our
Put it on,
$8 shrimp.
Pull that bread out of the trash and put it on top of it and go over there and give it to the neighbors. We're going to give the shrimp to the
It's not
neighbors.
coming out of the trash,
I'm
though.
not going to eat it, even though I'm
going to feel so
was
stupid
tempted.
going over there with those 4 shrimp.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
This could be
You're not stupid.
It could be a test for your gluten.
You're smart. You're nice. You're pretty. And people love you. Please go give it to them. They'll gobble those things up in a second.
I know. Chad will, but he can't have gluten either.
Give it to, no, tell Chad not to, but let the kids, everybody have one except for Chad.
I wiped these off with the paper towel. Hope you guys don't mind.
They're not out of gluten. They can eat gluten.
Chad can't, yeah.
So they'll go and eat them, and then we'll just sit here and eat steak. I love
it's
this. I love the
good.
steak, by the way.
They didn't mess up the steak. It looks really good.
They just made it smaller. Yeah. All right. I'm done ranting. Let us know if you guys would take the chance if you were like me.
Okay.
If you were gluten
It takes him
intolerant.
3 whole weeks.
3
if
weeks
he
and 2
accidentally
days.
touches gluten or eats something that has gluten. He had gluten-free pizza, and I think they gave him the wrong pizza crust, and he got glutened or something in there and flared for 3 whole weeks, and he was in pain, just like he used to be. And then it just happened again on our Christmas party we went to.
They don't want to hear this.
Just today, it was the 19th of December, he got flared from something we ate at a Christmas party.
We'll talk about this at another time. But right now, I'm disappointed, but I'm also fortunate that I have a steak I can eat. And a tiny sweet potato.
And today's good mood is brought to you by coffee.
And Australia. All right. Talk to you guys later.
On to the next.
Bye.